Hello, guys. I greet you all from wherever you are watching this from. You are welcome to my channel. Okwi, we are focused on sports betting predictions and betting strategies, tutorials, and tech. Today, I want to share a dope strategy with you guys on how you can select your both team to score or Google predictions. Okay, so without wasting much of your time, let's head over to our Play Store. We're going to download the app I use in analyzing my both team to score or Google prediction. So I'm heading to my app store. If you are using an Android phone, you can head over to your Android Play Store. Okay, so I'm going to search for the app FS Tips. So that is the app. You can see the logo. So that's how the app looks like. So I have it already installed, so you can go ahead and install yours. Okay, so let's open up the app. So this is how or what the app looks like. So when you open it up, let me close it and open it up again so you see how it looks like. So that's the app FS Tips. So I just make use of them for this their stats. So I apply my strategy and that is it. So you click on the three white lines at the top right. Click on it. So you click on predictions. Okay, so now let's go for tomorrow's game, which is, this video is recorded on the 18th of August, Friday. Okay, and 11:39 p.m. So we are working on tomorrow's games. So I'm going to be using this strategy to show you how I pick my goal or both team to score predictions. Okay, so I click on Saturday, which is 19th. So you click on both to score tab. You can see it. I've clicked on it, both to score tab. So it's going to display all the markets, the games, the probability, the odds, and the tip. Now the first thing we're looking out for are games. The odds ranges from 1.10 to 1.50 max. 1.10 to 1.50 max. So anything above 1.50, we're not touching it. Okay, and I'm going to go for some specific leagues and leagues that we know you have high occurrence of both team to score. Okay, so we'll go down. We'll go for let's see. Okay, so we have from Premier League, we have Tottenham, Man United. So you can see the odd 1.50. So it meets the odds we want, which should not be above 1.50. So we open it. So now it's going to take us to this page. So you click on full match statistics to this page. Okay, so now the first thing you do is last games. You click on 5, select 5. So this helps to just pick 5 recent games, home and away. Okay, so we go down. Now this place, you can see Tottenham last 5 games home, Manchester United last 5 games away. So now the first thing we're looking at is goals scored per game. Now each of the teams should have more than 1.75 for their goals scored per game. Anything below 1.75 is a no to us. Okay, so you can see the goals scored per game for Tottenham is 2.20, which is above 1.75. So that is excellent and perfect. But for Man United playing away, you can see their goal scored per game is 1.20, which is not up to what we need. We need from 1.75 and above. Then the next thing we look at is goals conceded per game. Now for Tottenham, for this goals conceded per game, each of the goals conceded per game should be above 1.10. Anything below 1.10 means that they are not going to easily concede, meaning that they will play more, or they play more defensively. So for Tottenham, goals conceded per game, you can see 1.80, which is above 1.10. Okay, so meaning that they can also concede. They have high chance of conceding. Okay, then for away, you have 1.40, which is above 1.10, which is okay. So these games now, they are going to concede. Is either Tottenham concedes or Man U concedes, or the two of them might concede. But the problem now is the goal scored per game for Man United is not up to 1.75, which is required. So because of that, we are not going to pick this game for our both team score prediction. Then one more thing you also have to look out for is if the goals scored per game meets the requirements, goals conceded per game meets the requirements, then you have to check under this both team score here, last 5 games for Tottenham and last 5 games from Manchester United. You can see Tottenham has 80%, Manchester United has 40%. Now at least one of the teams should have from 60% or above. So from 60% above. So this also meets the requirements we need. Okay, because one side has 80%, the other side has 40%, which is good. But the issue we have is for the goals scored per game for Manchester United, which is not up to 1.75. So because of that, we are not going to pick this game. Now there's every possibility that then there will be goal in this prediction, but we want to make sure any game we are picking meets all the requirements to be on the safer side. So because of that, we are not going to pick this game for our both team to score predictions, which is the essence of this strategy tutorial. Okay, so now we head back to our app. So we look for another game. So let's check and also check the odds. Remember, minimum from 1.10 to 1.50 max. So let's check let's see let me go for a game, because I have shown you one example of if there's a particular star does not meet our requirements. Okay, so let's go for the games that will possibly have all the requirements we need. Okay, so I am interested in this look at Augsburg Borussia Gladbach. It meets the requirement, which is 1.50. So click on full match statistics. So like I said earlier, you click on last 5 games to see their last 5 games, home and away. So Augsburg is playing home and Borussia Mönchengladbach is playing away. So now the goals scored per game, remember I said each of the team must have from 1.75 above. Okay, so for Augsburg we have 2.60, which is above 1.75. Excellent. We have for away Borussia Mönchengladbach 2.80, which is above 1.75. Excellent. So it's passed the first test, the first step. So the second step is goals conceded per game. Now I said for goals conceded per game, each of the team should have above 1.10. Anything below 1.10 is a no. So you can see Augsburg playing home has 1.20, which is above 1.10. Perfect. For away, Borussia Mönchengladbach has 1.80, which is above 1.10, meaning that this game they are going to concede. Okay, So it passed the first test, it passed the second test. So the last step, which is the both team score. So I said at least one of the sides should have from 60% above. Now Augsburg has 40%. Borussia Mönchengladbach has 80%. So this also passed the test for this game. So meaning this game has a very high chance of playing go or both team to score. So you can test it out, you can add it to your sleep. It's going to play on the 19th of August by 2:30 p.m. Okay, so that is it for this game. So let's go back to our app to pick one or two more games so you can understand this strategy very well. So the next one, we have Germany Bundesliga 2, Fortuna and Paderborn. It meets the odds 1.50, which is the max. So we are going to open. You click on full match statistics. So remember to select last 5 games. So we come down. So the first test, goals scored per game. Remember I said each of the team must have above 1.75, from 1.75 above. So you can see home Fortuna has 2.00, which is excellent, it passed the test. Away Paderborn has 3.20, which is perfect, excellent, it passed the test. Now the second step, Fortuna has, for goals considered per game, Fortuna has 1.20, which is above 1.10, which is excellent, it passed the test. While Paderborn away has 1.20, which is above 1.10, excellent, meaning that this game they are going to concede. Okay, so the last test for this game is the both team to score. Remember I said for the both team to score, one of the teams must have from 60% above. So Fortuna playing home has 80%, Paderborn playing away has 20%. So this is very perfect, another good pick for both team to score go prediction. So this game will be playing on the 19th of August, Saturday by 12 p.m. You can check it out and confirm the start as well. So let's head back. We've picked 2 games so far. Let's head back and do one more pick. Or okay, yes, let's try one more pick from Hungary, NB1. Paxi Ujpest. You can see it meets our requirement 1.50 max. So we'll click on full match statistics. So remember, select 5 last games. So you should get used to the strategy by now with this third example. So goals scored per game must be above, for each team must be above 1.75. So we can see for Parks playing home, they have 3.00, which is above 1.75. Perfect, excellent, it passed the test. For away, which best, it has 2.20, which is above 1.750. Perfect, excellent. So this game has passed the first test for goals scored per game. Now let's check goals conceded per game. Remember I said each of the team for goals conceded per game must be above 1.10. Anything below 1.10 means that they are going to be playing defensively. Okay, so you can see for home, for the goals conceded per game, it has 2.40, which is above our 1.10. Perfect, excellent, it passed the test. For away, which best, for goals conceded per game has 1.80, which is above 1.10. Perfect, excellent. Now this shows that this game they are going to concede. So the first test passed, the second test passed. Now the final step, which is the both teams score. Now remember I said that each of at least one of the teams should have above 60%. Okay, so for Parks playing home has 100%, then for Uchbest has 60%. Now this is another solid game that has a very high chance of playing go both team to score prediction. So guys, that is it for this strategy. Make sure you check the stats, make sure you each of the game you are going for pass the 3 steps. Okay, pass the 3 steps, which are goal scored per game. First step is from the app. Okay, make sure the odd is from 1.10 to 1.50 max. It shouldn't be more than 1.50 max. Then the second stage gets you to this page where you check goals scored per game, which each of the team must be above 1.75. Then the third step is goals conceded per game, which each of the team must be above 1.10. Then the last step is checking the both team to score stats, and which I said at least one of the teams should have above 60%. Okay, so that's it guys for this strategy. Try it out. Comment on the comment section, tell us about your experience with this strategy. We'll be glad to hear from you. And if you're just watching this video from this channel, please make sure you subscribe and hit the like button for more solid betting strategies and tutorials from Okwi. Thank you all. God bless.